Continuing on periodic table, for this question, we're asked to check the properties that a typical transition element will possess. So to run through a summary for each of the different groups that has been taught for O Level, for group 1, otherwise known as the alkali metals. They are well known to be soft metals that can be cut with a knife, very reactive, as they give an explosive reaction when they are dropped in water. Now, although they are metals, they are deemed to have a much lower melting point and boiling point as compared to the transition metals. And another point to note is that for alkali metals, they have a rather low density. In fact, it's usually much lower than that of the density of water, so they tend to float on water. The next group to investigate is group 7, otherwise known as the halogens. They are colored elements, and the intensity of their color will actually darken as we have to proceed down the group itself, and they are known to undergo the process of displacement. Moving on towards that of group 8, or sometimes known as group 0, they are known as the noble gases. They are considered to be extremely structurally inert because they either have a duplet configuration or possess an octet configuration, so there isn't a need for them to lose or gain electrons to become stable. Now, some of the more notable members in this group would have been neon, helium, as well as argon. It's imperative for you to know their usage. Neon will actually be used in neon lightings. It's one of the rare few elements that if you were to pass electricity through it, it actually glows. Helium will actually be used in helium balloon, as opposed to using hydrogen, even though it's lighter, but hydrogen is also highly flammable. And for argon, it's used to create an inert atmosphere inside the light bulb. And this is to prevent the tungsten within from oxidizing and affecting the integrity. Now, of course, the last group for us to mention about will have been the transition metal. Now, they are known to form colored compounds, possess catalytic property, have a very high melting point and boiling point as metals, a very high density, and also to exist as variable oxidation state. So with this, going back to the question and do a little bit of a tick and check, having high density, yes. A high melting point, yes. A variable oxidation state, check. And definitely true for forming colored compounds. So the correct answer for this question here is D.